Introduction to Human Capital Management BHR 10803. So our topic is requirement and selection. My name is Daneshwari. So this is my team member Kadirwani, Shashwini, Kirtana, Danusha and Kavishalini.
Talking about the introduction, requirement and selection. HRs are working on many areas such as employee engagement, employee development, data management in most of the place. But the HR main focus is requirement and selection for the good candidate for the organization and for the company. Requirement is a process of the suitable candidate for the position and selection of suitable candidate for the company and position. The contribution of the employee is most playing a role play for the company sustaining our business and our company names. And requirement is just not a opportunity activity, it's an important strategic activity for the company necessary to develop the rapid recruitment and selection process. Recruitment envelope multiple stakeholder including senior management within the company, and including can be time consuming and consulting. That's all about the introduction.
Concept and definition of requirement and selection. Okay, definition. So requirement, searching for and obtaining potential job candidates in sufficient numbers and quality so that the organization can select the most appropriate people for the positions. Selection, process of gathering information for the purpose of evaluating and deciding who should be employed in particular jobs. So requirement process. The hiring manager submits a complete request to the HR department. The HR department will assign a request number to assist in tracking and reporting. The HR department will meet with the hiring manager to discuss the position to determine the most effective requirement and selection process. Requirement sources will include some or all of the following. So company name, online job boards, so social media sites, newspaper advice, so written agency search, so temporary agency placement, employee referrals. The HR department and hiring manager will review receipt or qualified candidates to identify the most appropriate candidates for interviewing. The HR department will conduct telephone pre-screens or identify candidates and schedule in-person interviews with the hiring manager. So the selection process. This process applies for external hires only. Hiring managers are responsible for conducting timely, effective interviews of qualified candidates. The HR department is available to advise hiring managers on interview techniques and final candidate selection. A candidate evaluation form will be complete for each candidate interview and will be used to make a final candidate selection. Upon the selection of the final candidate, the hiring manager and the HR department will collaborate to develop an appropriate offer of employment, including position title, competencies. So, importance of requirement selection. So, HR management as it ensures that employees who wish to enter the organization. So, example, requirement employee is extremely employment in HR management as it ensures that employees who wish to enter the organization are perfect fit for the business, further displaying the professionalism of the entire organization and the very moments a prospective employee wishes to onboard. The second importance of requirement and selection is help increase overall performance of the organization. Okay. In contrast, if there is bad hire with a bad selection process, then the work will be affected and the cost incurred for replacing the bad results will be high. Okay. Choose the most suitable candidate who can meet the requirements of the jobs in organization, who will be a successful applicant. For meeting the goals of the organization is important to evaluate various attributes for each candidate such as their qualifications, skills and experiences. So the last one is organization must follow a proper selection. So the organization must follow a proper selection process or procedure, as a huge amount of money is spent of hiring a right candidate for a position.
Hi, my name is Kadirwani. So I'll be explaining about the 10 issues of recruitment and selection. According to LinkedIn, the vast majority, 75% of job searchers, take into account an employer brands before even applying for a position, and they won't apply or accept your job offer if they don't like what they see. The second is lack of qualified candidates. The biggest difficulty we face today is a talented scarcity. According to National Federation of Independent Business study, 87% of HR professionals reported little or no qualified application for the position they were trying to fill. And the third will be inefficient talent sourcing. There are suitable applicants available. However, without a successful talent sourcing plan, HR professional waste a lot of time and effort looking for them. The results are often disappointing. And the fourth is ensuring easy team collaboration. The field of talent acquisition has recently seen a transition away from conventional hiring models and toward collaborative hiring techniques. And the fifth is streamlined selection process. Even though many businesses have trouble finding and retaining qualified candidates, some are still struggling to automate, streamline and simply their hiring procedures. And the sixth is adoption of new technologies. The way we hire is evolving along with the rest of the world perception about it. The objective of modern recruiting technology is to develop and make hiring simpler and more efficient. And the seventh issues is focusing on data. A key business strategy that might assist your organization in achieving its goal is hiring analytics. In their organization, people analysts are viewed as having as a higher priority by 71% of businesses, according to a global human capital trend survey by Bercy. And the eighth issues is integrating multiple recruitment solutions. It has become vital to incorporate diverse recruiting software into a significant talent acquisition system due to the growth of various recruitment solutions. And the ninth issues is expanding candidate reach. Employers who wish to fill available positions with exceptional candidates will need to explore outside of their staff members, social networks and local areas due to the dearth of eligible applicants. And the issues is attracting the right job candidates.
Hi, my name is Kavishalini and today I'm going to talk about the consequences of the issues. Consequences of issues divided into 5 points, which is 2 positive and 3 negative points. And the first points are create opportunity for the growth, which is advantage. Many quality candidates seek for out companies where they can feel to continue their professional development. And the second points are generate a talented pool, which is advantage. A talented pool can give a real advantage when it's come to the recruitment. To use recruiting strategy, use simple to create a database of the individual that they are interested of the working. And the third point are increase cost. External recruitment typically costs more internal recruitment. Organization may pay for a recruitment service membership for the job search seats and travel for a long distance candidates. And the following points are additional training, which is negative consequences. Outside hires require more training than internal employees and general company policy and procedures. They can cost the many additional time and money too. And the following points are has a transaction period for all employee, which is when a new employee start at the company, there is usually transit a period of the people they are working with. And also it take a few weeks for the employee to adjust with the new members and get to know each other to continue their work in the department, especially in their highest leadership position.
Hi, I am Shashwini and my topic is suggestions of recruitment and selection. Number one is keep the good employees you already have. We know for certain that staff turnover is one of the highest non-productive costs to employers. That is, non-profits seem slow to understand this fact. Number two, assess your current brand strategy. Examine your HR reputation and operations and discover areas that need strengthening. Encourage critical feedback and provide safe opportunities for employees to speak their minds. Number three, collaborate closely with the recruiter. If you are working with recruiting teams, it's important to collaborate closely to ensure you're both in agreement regarding what you are looking for in deal candidates. Engage in a kick-off meeting to clearly define your open positions. And number four is encourage casual chat. Collaboration tools are incredibly valuable for ensuring plenty of business related conversations and team can happen. With the right tool, you can share files, screens, and projects with excellent efficiencies. And number five is ensure a quality interview. It's important to conduct consistent interviews and evaluate all candidates using the same criteria. And number six is communicate for buy-in and engagement. Achieving user adoption for new technology requires communicating with stakeholders early and often. And number seven is understand opportunities for growth. Data can be used by HR and leadership teams to tell story. Workforce analytics is essential to understanding opportunities for growth within your workforce. And number eight is simplify the application process. You want to exceed a candidate and sell the job to them. A complex application process puts off most candidates. And number nine is text interview. It is easy access and fast. Simple candidate experience are just two of them reasons why text interviews are so powerful. Last but not least, onboarding. Make all your hard work count. Once you have appointed the successful candidate, keep in touch with them before they start, have an organized plan for their first day and make them feel welcome.
Hi, my name is Kirtana. I'm talking about conclusion. The conclusion both new and existing firms need to carefully consider their hiring and selection procedures up until the point that application form for the position have arrived at the organization. Requirement is the process of determining that the business need to employ someone. Additionally, a company hiring and selection procedures are the most effective way to success in the commercial sector. Sales managers should choose the qualification need for the position and the kind of individual who should be able to carry out. Implementing better methods to find applicants and choose to the most talented individual will increase one's capacity to meet the human resource needs to their firm.